Hey there, people, what is up? So, yeah, today we got some news about outer space. Oh, first of all, Victor Mauscher here. You know, most of you possibly know me. I'm community manager and game designer at Behold Studios, and we're now developing a game called Outer Space, which is a couch fun strategy action-ish game. Um, and well, today, as we do normally every month or so, actually we bring updates each and every sometimes a week we bring updates from outer space, and the other week we bring various uh, things like talks with these developers, maybe chatting about our older games, Chroma Squad, Galaxy Pen and Paper, stuff like that. And like last week, we played Galaxy of Pen and Paper. And was it? Was that it? Oh yeah. No, last week was Chroma Squad. Yeah. So, um, here's the thing. We are going to talk today about the last things that we've done to the game, um, the last developing features that we put into the game, and basically we want to hear you, like we want to talk to you about what do you expect to come next, the things that we want to put in the game in the future, and stuff like that. So this is the thing we're doing here right now. So how are you guys? How's it going? I know we only talk to each other like once a week, uh, like through Twitch, right? Through streaming. But many of you are at our Discord server, so it's not um, that difficult, that rare that we talk to each other, right? So yeah. Hey, Victor, how are you? How are you? Victor is always here, like always helping. When he's not, it's a hell of a mess. Anyway, so yes, outer space. We we've done some testings of it. The last time we talked about it was on a short update on what we were doing, but it was right after we came back from BGS, and we had a lot of things going on, and we kind of split the focus between Galaxy Pen and Paper and Outer Space. So we didn't have much to say, honestly. Now it's different. Like now we've implemented many changes that we wanted to, and the game is quite different because of that. So we want to share this with you before releasing the build for testing once again. Like everyone that has the game and has participated the earlier tests will get the update, obviously. And this time, different from the last time, we are not gonna open the game for new testers. Not right now, not just now. We still gotta filter up who actually participated the last tests and see if we're like getting the proper feedbacks. So first of all, expect, if you're a tester of outer space, or if you were a tester of outer space, expect an email like asking about the last build, because that, I suppose, it's gonna be a contrast for us to like really know if we're in the right way or not now that we are releasing the next update. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep doing this like every time. Uh, I know it's only once a month. Maybe it will take longer. Um, but if we don't do that like once a month, we get like there's a risk that we are going the wrong direction, but we are not seeing it because we are not having the feedback we need, you know. And if we want the game to be like actually enhanced, and if we want the community to be a part of the development, we gotta have the communication flowing, you know. We gotta have that feedback coming like fast and more frequent, because like having 1 2 testers talking about the game every once in a while, it's not gonna help much. Not in a way that's not helpful, it is, but it's not gonna fully reflect what the community wants from the game, and we're not gonna be able to make the game that you guys want to play. Okay. So yes. Oh, and thanks Victor for hosting me, hosting us. Like it's great help. Our Twitch channel is still very small, and so is our YouTube channel as well. Hey Crims, what's up? But you know, any help you can bring, like by hosting, um, I don't know, anything you can do to help us like get our community more engaged and bigger and better. Like we don't want to grow the community just for the numbers, you know. It's like it's no use. We want to build a family here. We want to actually have people that are friends, that keep talking to each other, and that share moments and love to see their games being played and stuff like that. So we're not actually aiming for numbers, but we know that with numbers, like if we reach enough people, the people that will actually participate in the community, like will actually be a part of it, will have a higher chance of finding us. So that's what we want. We want to find people, find lovely people that want to, you know, share their thoughts and share their love, and that's what we get at least. Um, yeah. So any help by hosting or whatever you think of, it's extremely welcome. Just you know, just do it. Talk to me, whatever. Okay. So here's the thing. I got a list right here of the few new features of the game. Um, and the first one that you might notice at the start of the game is that we removed the timer. So by removing the timer, what we now have is a game that is 100% limited by its difficulty. Otherwise, like if it's not balanced properly to become difficult, it's just not gonna work. You know, it's gonna be an infinite game, and that's not a thing that we want. But we surely didn't want the timer ticking. You know, we like the idea of having a timer for, I don't know, events or something like that. Um, but the gameplay should not be guided by time. You know, we had a lot of players being frustrated because they were playing the game properly, but they were not fast enough. You know, they were being like safe and having their different strategies. And what is something that we like? You know, we want people to be able to play it differently. But because we had the timer, people were losing the game for no reason. You know. And most of the time they weren't even noticing the timing. Oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, I got it. Um, so that wasn't good. And that was one of the first changes we did. after the BGS, Brazil Game Show, because yeah, we just felt it wasn't fair, you know. We actually knew it wasn't a feature that was gonna stay long. We just needed something to say that the game was over, uh, even though we didn't have time to properly balance the difficulty of the game and stuff like that. So that hence that was the reason we had a timer. Now that we do have time to balance it, to test its difficulty, to play with the numbers, you know, of the game, the spawn ratio and stuff like that. Now we can properly have a gameplay loop that we want. Um, by the way, if you have any questions or if you have any opinions about what I'm saying, please tell me. Okay, please tell in the chat or both at YouTube or Twitch, because you know, it's a conversation here. So feel free to say anything you want. And I bought a wrong thing. Okay, lovely. I got distracted and I clicked it, the wrong thing. Talking about that, that's one thing that we want to change in the future. We I kind of miss the the ability to just cancel. Um, Maybe not cancel if we don't want it, but at least to you know, destroy and recover some. Whoa! What? Okay, that bug was new. Okay, but at least to you know, maybe destroy what we bought and recover some of its money. Because at the moment we have a shop that if you buy something, that's it. That's something that's yours, and you're not gonna recover it at all. Um, Not nor the money nor the wow. What is up with the shader? Whoa! Oh, I think it might be one of the updates we did, um, regarding feedback that's just bugged. Oh my gosh, what happened? Okay, so many things are happening here. You might notice now that we have these awful and dangerous eggs growing right at the top of the door. Um, that that is one thing that we did to actually make the game dangerous, even though you're like standing still in your room, you know, because we removed the timer, so now it's possible for you to just stay there, eating your stuff, cleaning your things, and living forever. And we did not want that. We wanted danger. We wanted the game to become more difficult um, with time. And it is now. It's becoming more difficult because now, if you stay put on your room, you're eventually gonna be outrun by aliens, and there's not much you can do about it uh, unless you actually go forward with the game, try to clean the doors and stuff like that. For example, I'll try to do this here. We have a room. Oops. Yeah, clean both doors. No, don't skip from me. Once you throw an alien to... Oh, let me see one thing. No, it's not accepting. Oh gosh. Once you throw water into an alien, it will just stop uh, getting the floor dirt for a while. So you kind of clean the alien for a while, and that's a valid strategy uh, to prevent them from messing up your place. Okay, well, we can't see what's happening. At least you can't. Really? Oh, the game paused. Is that it? Honestly, I've been talking to myself all this time. Any people? Oh, thanks for the follow. We have this, it's not actually our animation. It's Twitch's regular animation. But we are working on some animations for followers and stuff like that that are based on our games, which is cool. Okay, the game is not it's not playing, right? Okay, why is it not playing? Let me kill the game and run it again. Sometimes that happens, like when I alt tab and I come back, the game is like frozen. I don't know why. Alright, now you can see it, right? Yeah, now you can. Cool. Thanks, Victor, for telling us. A deadlier The Sims, yeah. Okay. So, back to where I was. Yeah, now we have a progressive difficulty. For some reason I can see that room, I don't know why. But anyway, we have a progressive difficulty. That should make the game more interesting. It may be harder to win, but it's not impossible. And when you lose because you did something wrong. It was not because you didn't notice the timer. You know, that's better than just not being able to understand why you lost. The other change that we did was that so how does this progressive difficulty works? It's pretty much based on what how much time you've been playing. So in some ways there is still a timer counting, but that timer is only growing up, and the higher the time you're playing, you know, the longer that you're playing, the more difficult the game gets. Um, I suppose there's a cap in that, uh, so it's not it doesn't get impossible uh, in a short period of time. You know, it's gonna get harder and harder and harder, and eventually it will get just impossible to beat, and that's when you'll probably die by yourself, regretting your decisions. But even then, it is better than just losing because the timer went out and you just, you know, had nothing to do to prevent that. And the other variable that affects the difficulty is how far you went in the comfort bar, like in the how do you say that? Um, well, basically, it depends on how comfortable your house is, on how presentable it is for others, how clean it is, how many workstations you have, and that will do. Like that's the variable. And the good. Oh, honestly, how? I thought that we fixed this. I swear we had fixed this. Jesus. Okay. Looking at the bright side, at least the door is open now. Which is something. Here comes the egg. Okay, I gotta clean this up. I do. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't brush it. I guess I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna reset it. Okay. And the other variable, yeah, yeah. I've talked about the comfort bar, right? It's not comfort. We have a name for this. Jesus. Uh, anyway, if you guys recall it, the name of the. Is it possible to play Outer Space in English? Well, beloved. No, not for you, I think. At this moment, we have a game. Game language changes uh, depending on where your account is from, your Steam account is. So, supposing your Steam account is from Brazil, it should be played in Portuguese. If it's from outside of Brazil, it should be in English. So, I don't know. Is your Steam account from Brazil? If it's not from Brazil, I think it's fine. You're just gonna play it in English, and it's all gonna be fine. Otherwise, I think you won't be able to play it in English. Um, but at least for now, we still gotta implement the menu. We're working on that, by the way, implementing the menu and some of these settings, and possibly language settings gonna be one of the things that will be implemented not in the far future. So, oh my god, more news. Let's see. Oh yeah, we've changed the aliens AI. Now it not only run from you, like aliens used to run every time they see you, see? Uh, but now they also run to the other room. Like they have this small chance of sprinting and trying to run away from you, but getting outside of the room. And that's like one other things that we implemented. Wanting to make the game more difficult, not in the way that just raising the difficulty, but showing some kind of resistance, you know. So when you get inside a new room, you have that chance, whether if it's small or not, to be surprised by an alien running to the other room, and you know, getting dirt all over the place and possibly blocking your path. So you have to ask for your friend to help you and stuff like that. We want more situations that are unexpected. So we're trying to work the alien AI to be more and more natural and bring unexpected behaviors. Good unexpected behaviors, right? Not bugs or stuff like that. Name other countries that speak. Oh yeah, games always. So yeah, it's done. You're gonna have to play your game in Brazilian Portuguese. Unfortunately, at least for now. Okay. That is something I'm gonna write down as a request, if you want so, um, because we kind of organize our priorities depending on what do people think of the game that should be implemented in the future and stuff like that. So if you think the language option should be something implemented not so long from now, I might take note of that. Okay. You think that it would take long until we have an alpha with online co-op? I don't think so. It's gonna happen. We are. It's funny to say we're working on it because it seems like we're working on everything, but we kind of are. So yeah, multiplayer is gonna happen eventually. It's a lot of work. Like it's a lot of work. Because we've had very ambitious plans on multiplayer, like on possibilities of playing it and matchmaking and stuff like that. And we're still like trying to figure out what we can actually deliver with with the time and the team we have and the project's constraints. But it is gonna happen eventually. Okay, it won't take long. If we if everything goes as we intend, like if everything goes as planned, it won't take long until we have multiplayer. But not just yet. This build is local only, and oh my god, we have this the both double rooms. Let me see this. Okay. Clean, clean, clean. Another alien. Oh my god. Um, more news. Let's see. Well, Ags now they need. Oh my god, three aliens. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. No, no, no. Run. No. Leave this place. No. 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 They got in. Oh gosh. Okay. Bucket. Here we go. Yeah. Now the eggs they need less space, less dirt in area to grow. We made that because once again, we were feeling like sometimes you just partially cleaned the room and it was safe already. You had no chance of getting dirt or being affected or that changing up the game. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. And I bugged the door. Lovely. Am I locked in here? I'm locked in here. Yeah. That is a bug we had to fix. So yeah, eggs need they need less dirt to spawn. That is a variable, basically we changed, and the main purpose at that moment was that we needed more threat coming out of the rooms and the locked rooms. But now that we have this system that in which eggs actually grow from the door, they grow from the door itself. We're not sure if we need that many eggs spawning all the time. So it's still in the test. It's something that we would be very happy if you all could give feedback regards on, because it's more of the tiny details and tiny changes in the game that when you get that specific, you just need a lot of feedback to build on and to actually understand what needs to be done. Otherwise, we were just playing with luck, We're oh, I guess this is gonna work, and well, we actually have our parameters, right? It's not completely luck. Like we uh, know what we would think of that and have a good idea of how our players like things normally, but that good idea is like it's never gonna be as good as you people actually answering things and telling us what you think. I forgot to build the recycler. Let me build it here. Right here. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I was just worried about what the other people that only speaks English. No, you can do it. Yeah, if you're in a country that has English as a main language or doesn't have Portuguese as a main language, you're gonna play the game in English. Like the earlier builds of it were in English. Um, we kind of translated it just to take it to BGS. Um, they're like in Brazil Game Show. I don't know, 95% of the people going there are from Brazil, so we had to put Portuguese as a language. Um, let's see. You're talking about the eggs, like when you're saying that it might get annoying. Are you talking about the eggs spawning more often, or you're talking about them spawning on the doors? I'm not sure if it's gonna be uh, funny. It might be fun in a way that makes the game difficult. Um, it's possibly gonna be hard. It's gonna be very hard to keep the game, to keep the rooms cleaner and clean and safe. Now that it spawns from literally the door. Um, but what I feel is that the game with one player is a bit harder than it used to be. But that once again is like balance. We gotta get feedback from that, and I've bought 3. Yeah, I've bought 3. Oh no, I shouldn't have bought that. Okay, let's get this. Oh, I forgot to actually get the battery here. But now we get a proper source of energy that doesn't depend on the dirt, which is good. It's really good. Okay, here's the thing. Let me put energy here. Both. Okay, yeah. Let's see then. Next thing. Roomba returned to the game. People that participated the early tests of outer space, like the ones with the GDC build, they are familiar with the Roomba, which was a cleaning robot that basically cleans the floor, right? We actually call it a cleaning robot in the game because yeah, Roomba is is an actual real life product, so we kind of avoid those things. Anyway, that robot is back now with the reworked AI that makes it way more efficient. It takes longer to run out of energy, which is needed, not to say wanted, because honestly the game was so hard with the oh Roomba, come on, you got inside it. I can't believe it. Just lost one plant. Let me clean this up. See, this is hard. Eggs are growing from everywhere. Let's clean this. Oh my god! I can do it. I can do it. Yep. I'm gonna throw this one away. Bye bye. And I'm gonna destroy this one. Okay. And its new AI basically search dirt, and it stays for a while, clean that dirt um, before it leaves and go to another place, and that changes the game in a way that it makes the robot way more efficient in cleaning the floors, so you can leave it there and have a little more confidence that it will keep the room clean, which is very important now that dirt is way more dangerous, that eggs spawn a lot more, and we don't have and especially for single player, So when you play as a single player, you might want to kind of rush a Roomba because it will help you a lot in containing the dirt, and it will even help you on getting the like on advancing the game. Um, actually entering new rooms, and because it will just look for dirt regardless of the place you are, and that so it might get inside a new room with you if you're there. Okay, let's see this. I'm gonna farm a little bit for um, for enough energy and money to get a Roomba, just to show you how it's gonna work. Something went wrong with this one. It's not growing. I'm gonna try to rebuild it. What else? So let me see. Yeah, oh yeah, the visual effects of dirt changed as well. Not changed, but it was added. Now it has an outline um, that is pretty much meant to make it clear that you can't touch the dirt. That's dangerous. That's something that you want to avoid. We when we had tests on BGS, we noticed that a lot of people just didn't notice when they died, and quite didn't understand why they died from dirt. So we're trying to fix that. And one thing is to make it more visible and more and with a higher contrast from the ground, um, so it can. Yes. Not quite sure if this is a bug or a feature. I think it's a feature, just not 100% implemented. Anyway, would you like some alien juice? Okay, so what else? Money, money, money. I need money. Now come on, leave this place, alien. Now we have um, a new VFX for when players are dirty. That's the shader that makes me like kind of blank, and just it's just waited to tell you that you've been hit by dirt. We're working on this feedback for a while now. We feel like we're not just there yet in a way that like communicating completely that the player needs to need to avoid dirt, and that that is needed. We gotta fix that communication thing. um, Everybody should be like 100% conscious that you need to avoid dirt. Really, you alien bastard. Okay, I'm getting hungry. I've got an alien here, and I need to water the plants. Let me do it. Water this plant. There you go. Another feature is that we've optimized, to say, um, the computer controls, like the keyboard controls. Um, we had the kind of clunky controls for PC, and now we changed that. Now it's way smoother, more smoother. I don't know, to play on the keyboard and mouse. Like all this gameplay you're seeing here is being done with keyboard and mouse, so you can have an idea of it. Um, for me, at least, it doesn't feel like it's worse than the controls. So I think it's a great improvement in that fashion. Oh my god. I'm gonna kill you. Okay. I'm a pro player. I can't beat it up. Yeah, you can. I'm pretty sure, Victor. What else? Oh, this is the Roomba. You have to place it. It has. It's kind of in a workstation, but it's a workstation that works by itself. So you basically place it in somewhere that has energy, and when it has, like when it turns on, you, oh my god, I'm forgetting to eat. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. Okay. And when you place it, it just looks for dirt. I'm actually gonna rebuild this. Oh my god. Leave. Be gone, alien. See? It activated by itself because it noticed we had dirt here. And when it does that, like when it tracks the dirt, it just goes straight to it, which is kind of cute. Wait, I gotta eat something here. One thing we can do now, for example, is to open the door for the Roomba instead of opening it for a player. No, I'm gonna destroy this one. Let's use battery to get more batteries. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's a circle, the circle of life, as you could say. So, see, dirt here. Where's the alien? Not sure where the alien is. Oh my god. I got a small fear that it might be the invisible alien. The ancient bug that follows us through every single build. I'm gonna hold the door up to see if Roomba comes. Roomba? No, it's not coming. I think I might have to put it here. Let me see. Let me test it out. Come on, Roomba. Come here. Yeah, I can pick it up as well. No, I need you here. I need you. Let me destroy this base. Okay, Roomba. Stay there. Stay put. Come here, come here. Yeah, cutie cutie. Okay. I can't mix trash. But it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, now we have the Roomba here. It's closer, and I think it's gonna find a way to avoid dirt. So here it is. You see? Aliens there. Roomba is fighting its dirt. All done. Mission accomplished. Let me try to open this door for Roomba. Come on, Roomba. I'm counting on you. Let's do it. Go, Roomba, go. Wait, where did you go? Go there. Roomba, go. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Kinda had to force it to go there. I think we still gotta optimize that AI a little bit. But it's what can say? Okay. I think I got it bugged. Oh no, Roomba's running out of energy. But at least now
it runs out of energy and then it uh, fills it up itself. Like it looks for its base, and then just goes there and um, solve the problem by himself. Okay, come on. No, what? Okay. So Roomba is now trying to go to his base right here. Can you see it? Uh, it's right here. He's trying to go for his base, but the door is locked because there's an alien on the door. Still gotta clean that up. And still gotta, actually, I can't let my plants die because I'll die with them. Still gotta, like, clean that. One thing I want to do in the future is like enable the the cleaning robot to do more things. Like to wash your plants, to water your plants actually, to clean the room in different ways. Um, Maybe to prepare food. Who knows? To have a more versatile kind of artificial intelligence in it. So that's one thing that we can start working in the near future. Um, Other thing that is cool and that we want. Oh my god, what's going on? Okay. Getting a lot of notifications for package lost in the game. Is the game back? Or did it freeze? Tell me it's back. It did freeze. Oh gosh, I can't alt tab. That is new. Like, that used to happen like once in a while, but now it's happening all the time. You can see my camera is still working here, but the game doesn't. Let me clean it. Let me close it and open it again. Sorry for this, people. My bad. This is another bug that's I'm not quite sure if it's something from OBS itself, like the recorder, or if it's a problem from our game. It's probably our game. We must have changed something that now when we come back, it stops communicating with Streamlabs OBS. Anyway. So well, let's use batteries to do so you can use keyboard while your friend uses a keying pad. Yes, I suppose you can. I've never tried it, but logic makes me believe so. It reads the keyboard controls as an input and the controller as another one. So yeah, it should work. And you literally abandoning your only roommate. It did freeze, yeah. I did abandon the Roomba. I was trying to test how efficient it was to just leave it there, trying to clean the room full of aliens. As we could see, it was not very efficient. Not in that strategy, at least. Um, so next time, I'm just gonna keep it. Make sure it cleans everything that's in the room that it's based, and hope for the best. Okay, we got lucky. This space house has two big rooms with plenty energy in it. I think we can win the game with only two rooms this time. And this is where Roomba comes in. It's gonna prevent the aliens from finishing me up and getting my entire house dirt, and while I do other things like basically get batteries and money with it. Okay, alien there. Let me clean it. Got you, alien. Can't run away. And let's see. Okay, one question. When you people play this game, like for those who did, when you play this game, do you throw the aliens into space like this, or do you recycle them? That's the question that I always ask myself. Like some days I'm just feeling a pacifist, and I don't want to kill aliens at all. Uh, so I just keep throwing them into space and hoping they will eventually find a home for them, you know. Um, but normally, and I kind of spent my battery in a poor way. Normally, I recycle them because it's worthy, you know. Um, they they are half of a battery, and batteries are like everything in this game. We need them to get money. We need them to power the rooms. So it feels kind of expensive to just throw an alien away. But I don't know. What do you guys do? You never remember, blah blah. Let me see. I think the chat is okay. Oh no, I all tabbed. What? I crashed the king? How did I manage to do that? Okay, so we learned one thing today, is that if you are, for some reason, going to stream outer space at this moment of development, you should be aware that in this specific moment, it just doesn't work if you alt tab it with the streaming program running. It might crash, or it might not just go back to the gameplay after you alt tab back. Okay. So avoid alt tabs if you're streaming this or recording somehow. Okay, the game. Pro tip there. I mostly recycle them. Yeah, Victor, you're a heartless monster. No, just kidding. Yeah, I actually do that most of the time. But I've seen people that just wouldn't recycle them. You know, would just felt like it wasn't fair with them. It might be because they're kind of cute with their movements and all. Anyway, you do what you think it's best for you. We didn't get that lucky now. Well, we got a corridor, which doesn't help much. It is a source of trash in the early game, but it doesn't help much. Yeah, this room helped though. It does help. Run. Gonna clean it. Now, my dream is to get inside a room and be able to clean it without an egg spawning. But I think the spawn radius is just too high for this. It wouldn't be as fun, to be completely honest. But it is kind of a pain. Oh. What am I doing? Okay, he's gone. Jesus. Run. Cool. Open the door. What? What is he doing there? Are you crazy? No, you're not getting inside that door. You're not getting inside the door. Now I'm slow. And the alien's completely crazy inside there. Why can't... Oh. Okay. Next update. Let's see. VFX for when players get hit by dirt. Yeah, we talked about that. Reflective surfaces. They now have a reworked shader. Which means that, you know, metallic surfaces and the floor and stuff like that, they look better. You might not notice that if you don't have an eye trained for it, or if you're not very very like graphics related, you know, if you don't like graphics that much, you don't care about the graphics, you might not notice it. But it did change. Like you can see now, we have a reflection. The door itself, to be honest, but the point is that doors do not have that huge hitbox anymore. So it prevents you from being teleported to the switch, like from very far away. You know, sometimes you're in the middle of the door and it's open and you're on the opposite side of the room basically, and you interact with it and it just snap to the switch. It doesn't look good, so we've changed that to make it more natural, you know, that you actually go to the place that you want to go and then you interact with it. That's not fully implemented, as you can see. Like I can't activate the door by looking at the door itself, not the switch. But I think it's a change that's going to happen before we release the new tests build. The door's floor, this one is important as hell. The door's floor, you know, this metallic thing right here under it, now it's independent from the door. That's one of the consequences and the causes of now you have having to interact with the door or the switch, because the floor. We have also, let's see, optimized the game in multiple ways. We have some optimizations in terms of graphic usage and on how the game behaves. We are changing a lot of things in terms of like code to make the game work properly on multiplayer, on online multiplayer in the future. So things are being changed there. And also, we fixed many bugs. Even though we can still see plenty of bugs here, many of them were fixed, believe me. Especially the ones that were like breaking the game, preventing you from continuing. Those that we saw that happened most frequently, they are now gone, mostly. Okay, so well, whenever you fix a bug, 20 more are born, right? Says the legend. So if you people are playing this game and you eventually find some weird little small thing. But anyway, we're not saying we're not doing it. Of course we will. It's just that we need your help, and it's gonna take a while, okay, to get the game completely fixed. Which is why, once again, we honestly need your help with feedbacks, especially in bug tracking, because you know it's just way too important not to be something that we give attention to. And well, we got a new follower. Well, thanks for following us. It's always good to have some people, you know, watching us here,
giving feedbacks on the game. Well, yeah, that's just lovely. I just could not see. It was kind of fast, so I could not see your name, but I know it starts with K, and I know it's cool. Uh, it's well, but thanks for following us. Honestly, if I could see your name without alt tabbing a game and crashing it, I would. Believe me. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Uh, and if you can obviously send a message to us in the chat, and I'm gonna identify you and thank you like by the name if you want. And I lost the game right now. No, I didn't. I did not. I did not lose. I did not lose this game. I can do it. I can do it. Okay. Alien spawned. Got a shower here. Let me clean it. Clean it. And yeah, I think I lost the game. Because I'm never gonna be able to clean this up without my broom. Oh my god. And now it's gone to the food, and I've taken too long in this game. So yes, well, I think I'll just accept my death and loss here as a sign of me having to stop the stream. I've said all it needed to be said, I think. Anyway, so many changes to the game right now. We're gonna release this build in a few days, possibly. And once we release it, I'm definitely gonna tell you people, especially those from Discord. You know, we have a Discord server. Let me see if it's running right now. Oh no, it's not running. But we have a Discord server which is discord.gg/Behold Studios. Okay, so you can get in there, talk to our community if you're not yet part of it, and you know, talk to us. We're there all the time, chatting with people, bringing some exclusive novelties about our games or the plans of our company and what we were doing at the specific moment. We have dev blog there, and sometimes we share sales on our games. So well, it's useful, okay. And for fun and interesting and kind person that wants to be a part of our lovely community, feel free to be there and be welcome. If you're watching this from YouTube, you can get the link down below in the description. On Twitch, you're just gonna have to go with the link that just said. It's discord.gg/Behold Studios, okay, the name of the Twitch channel. And well, see you there at the Discord server. See you later at those that are already part of the community. Thank you once again for like everything, for watching the streams, for helping us with the games, giving us feedbacks, for being awesome in general. Okay, and that's it. I hope to talk to you soon, and until next week,